Hi, I'm Von. In today's video I'm going to show you how to use your talkbox with a MIDI instrument in Logic Pro. This method also lets you record your MIDI while performing with the talkbox. At the end of this video you'll be able to get clean audio from your talkbox and monitor your performance while hearing your backing track, all without feedback loops. What you need. To make this work you'll need Logic Pro. This won't work in GarageBand. It will probably work in a free DAW such as Reaper though. A talkbox, like the MXR talkbox, shown here. A 3.5mm stereo headphone jack to a Y mono 1/4 inch jack cable, so one black ring on the 1/4 inch jacks. You need mono jacks because the talkbox speaker is mono and we don't want phasing issues. And of course your microphone and audio interface. I've linked the talkbox, cable and an up-to-date Scarlett 2i2 interface as affiliate links in the description below if you need them. I haven't investigated the loopback functions on the newer interfaces, so there may even be an easier way to do this. Do note, the talkbox is difficult to master and will take a lot of dedication and practice, and I'm still working on my articulation, but this video is more about the technical setup, not how to use the talkbox. Step-by-step setup. First, you will need to open Audio MIDI Setup. The easiest way to open this is to press the Command key and then the spacebar and search for Audio MIDI Setup. If your screen shows MIDI Studio, then go to Window on the main toolbar and select Show Audio Devices or press Command 1. When you are in Audio Devices, you need to click the bottom left plus icon and select Create Aggregate Device. Now tick your interface. Mine is the 2nd gen Scarlett 2i2, and also tick external headphones and select drift correction for the external headphones. Make sure your clock source is your audio interface and that the sample rate matches your intended sample rate in Logic Pro. The clock source tells your computer which master clock to use, and when you click drift correction, this device will follow the master clock, ensuring your audio is jitter free. If you look at the diagram under sub-devices, you can see that the audio interface is now output channels 1 and 2, and the headphones are outputs 3 and 4. Now I will show you how to set up in Logic Pro. In Logic, go to Logic in the top main toolbar, go to Settings and then Audio. Set the output device as your aggregate device and your input device as your audio interface. Then click Apply if necessary. In the main window in Logic, you will need an audio track to record to, a MIDI track which already has your MIDI data, or are selected if you wish to record the MIDI while playing. You will also have your backing track which could be a MIDI or an audio track. Press I to open the inspector window. Go to the track where you will be recording the talkbox through your microphone. Select stereo out as your output. Your input should be input 1. Also mute the track and do not input monitor as you will be directly monitoring through your interface. Now go to the MIDI region, which will be the MIDI melody that feeds to your talkbox. Chords do not really work well, only monophonic instruments work well. A good starting place is a MIDI instrument capable of playing a simple sawtooth wave such as the ESM stock synth. Set the output to outputs 3 and 4, which will ensure the sound comes out only of the headphone slot on your Mac. Finally, any other backing instruments you want to hear while recording should be set to go out of outputs 1 and 2, i.e. the stereo out. Once you have recorded, bear in mind that the audio you have recorded will be very delayed, so you will need to adjust the start of the waveform to match up with your first MIDI note. Here is a close-up of how my talkbox is connected. Notice the headphone jack into my Mac and one of the 1/4 inch jacks into the talkbox. Talkboxes are basically a mini speaker and the sound travels down the tube and you alter the sounds with your mouth acting as a resonator, so you need to record with a microphone, such as this Shure SM57 I'm using, which is plugged into my audio interface, and I'm monitoring through headphones. And that's it. Now you can use your talkbox with a MIDI instrument in Logic Pro and record your performance without any feedback issues. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below.